with another story. As you guys can see by the title, I wasn't sure of how to actually title this story because it's kind of confusing, but just listen and you'll understand. I guess the title won't be so confusing. I'm just gonna jump straight into this. Before I do, I just wanna say that if you're like me, don't be afraid to do stuff by yourself. Like I went to the movies this weekend to go see Captain Marvel by myself. My girlfriend isn't here, and like I told you guys in my last videos, if she was though, she still would have probably not have went to see that movie, or I would have just dragged her and she probably would have went to sleep. She's not into that kind of stuff, but I'm a Marvel fan. So anyway, let's get into this story. All right, you guys. So the year was like, I remember this like it was yesterday. It was 2012. It was 2012, and as I just stated, I'm one of those people that don't mind going to the movies or anywhere by myself. I don't care. I will go to an amusement park by myself. I just don't care sometimes. Like sometimes I'm my own company. So if you're like me, comment below because I want to see that. I like talking to people who are like myself. They don't mind doing things by themselves, like, you know? So anyway, all right, man. So this was around when Avengers was coming out. The first Avenger movie. And like I stated, I'm a Marvel fan. So I'm like, oh man, like I want to go see this movie. Not too many of my brothers are actually into that, like those kind of movies and stuff like that. Majority of them don't even care about it. So I'm like, man, I want to go see this movie. Now, at the time, we had moved out of the Carmelitos. Like I told you guys, I was living in the projects. And we were living in Downey. Downey is still in Long Beach, but you know, it's just not on the north side. So anyway, the movie theater was like a couple of blocks down from my house. So Avengers is coming out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna catch the bus. I'm gonna go see this. At the time, I didn't have my car. So I'm like, I'm gonna go see this movie. So have you ever like pictured an outfit in your head? Like, you know, like you picture it like, oh, this is gonna look dope when I put this outfit on. And then when you wear it, it's like, this not it. This ain't it. So I got this outfit, man. I went to Hollister and I seen it. And I spent 89 bucks on this, okay?
They go for about $40.
$40?
That's a lot of money, Hollister. Y'all need to lower them prices. So I spent 89 bucks on this outfit. The shirt. I didn't know it was a V-neck because I didn't try it on. I just seen how the shirt looked. I was like, oh, this is dope. I guess that's my fault. But as I stated, I do dumb shit. So I just brought the shirt. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this shirt, like this whole outfit, the pants and the shirt. I don't care. It looks tight. I know it's gonna look tight on me.
Bitch, you guessed it!
So, all right, I'm going to the movies. I put the outfit on. I realize that it's a V-neck now. And it's not a normal V-neck. You know, normal V-necks are like this. This V-neck was a capital V, so it was deep, deep down.
Ha! Gay!
I don't know why I still wore the shirt. I genuinely don't. So I get to the movie theater anyway. There's a ton of women there. Like, literally, like, women everywhere. And I'm like, oh shit, like, what's today? Like, I'm thinking it's some kind of women's empowerment, or they about to march or something. It's like women literally everywhere. And I felt like I was the only guy for a minute. I mean, it was a couple of kids there. There was probably like 15, 18, like, you know, it was a couple of them, but it was majority women. I'm like, damn, where are all these women? Like, what are they doing? Like, are they getting in for free? Is it a discount? So anyway, that's besides the point. I don't pay that no mind because I'm like, you know what? I'm by myself. Maybe somebody up here will look past this V-neck I have on and be like, oh, I want to sit with him and watch whatever movie he's gonna watch.
Boy, if you don't get...
Now, at the time, guys, okay, I told you guys, I do wear glasses. So just so you guys know, the glasses that I had, they were absolutely horrible. Like, they look like George Washington's teeth.
God is in his holy temple.
If I can find them right now, I would show you guys. But these are my new ones right here, so you guys know. All right, and if I find my old ones, I'll show you guys at the end of this video. So anyway, the glasses I had on, they really messed up. So I keep them in a case. Like, they were like crooked like this because they've been sat on, they've been caught on fire. I don't even know how they got caught in the fire. So the lens pops out. I had to wrap them with tissue and crazy glue it so that it can stay. Sometimes the crazy glue, like if it gets too hot, you can smell it, and then I start to get dizzy.
Stupid dizzy.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, so I'm in line now. I pay for my ticket. You know, I'm like, oh, I want to see the Avengers. I pay for my ticket. I go in the theater, and I'm like, I'm starting to notice. Not only is it women, a lot of women outside, so it's not a march. It's a gang of them inside. I'm like oh man, like it is women everywhere in this movie theater. Like, what is happening? But at the same time, none of them are looking at me because my V-neck, the capital V. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm skinny at the time still. I'm like, you know what? It's all right. Somebody's gonna think that I look nice. So anyway, I get in line, and you ever had somebody cut you in line and then act like they don't see you? You know, like you just cut me, but you know that you just cut me. So I'm in line. It's three boys behind me. Like one of them, like they were 15. He was kind of fat. The other one looked like he was probably like 17. The other one probably was like 18, the oldest. So they're talking about the Avengers movies too. So I'm like, oh yeah, like I know these guys. They want to see the Avengers too. So I'm listening to what they're saying. Like, oh, you know, they're talking and shit. And as they were saying something, I turned around to say something back. Like, oh, this happened instead of what you were saying. You know, I put my input, even though it wasn't asked for. But that's just the kind of person I am. And when I turned back around, like after I said what I said, I was like still looking down kind of, and I noticed a foot, like it was a big ass black foot.
Oh my God, for real. This was.
And the person I was wearing that had this foot had these like sandals with like 2 Velcro straps all the way around.
What are those?
They are my Crocs.
Like I've never seen these kind of sandals, and I've never seen this kind of foot before. This foot was. It looked like it was like a dinosaur's foot. It was real strong. It was dry. The big toenail was green. I'm like, whose black ass foot is this? Like, I'm just staring at it. I'm one of those people, when I see shit, I gotta like examine it first for a while. Like, I'm looking, I'm like, whose fucking black ass foot is this? Because it was not here just a couple of seconds ago. So I'm staring at it. I'm like, I gotta get I'm saying to myself, I gotta get a glimpse of who the owner to this foot is. So I look up, and me and the black guy, he was tall as shit. He probably was like 6'7". He looked like he was like he played football. 47. He was staring me dead in my face, and me and him made eye contact. And I can tell that he knew that I was looking and staring at his foot for a cool minute. So after we made eye contact, I was like, oh shit. So I could tell I pissed him off. He was like, oh, motherfucker, like, you think you're funny? Like, I was like, oh shit, any African? Like, he started cussing at me.
You motherfuckers! Can I help you, sir?
So he was like, he's sitting there cussing, and I'm still staring at him. A part of me was like, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get my ass whooped by nobody that's wearing Velcro sandals.
96.59.
You don't argue. You gotta learn when to pick your fights. You don't pick your fight, 1, with somebody who has a do-rag hanging out their back pocket. 2, somebody who has their pants tucked into their socks. And 3, somebody that's wearing Velcro sandals and got the straps all the way around. You don't pick fights with people like that, because that means them people, they ready to do whatever to win. So as he's talking shit, he's like, you motherfucker, you punk. Like, he ain't loud, but he's loud enough for me and the 3 boys behind me to hear. So all of a sudden, the Avenger talk stopped. And he, motherfucker, you did that. He's talking shit. So you know what I did? I did what any logical person in my situation would do. I turned around and got in the conversation with the 3 boys, like I was with them.
Wait a minute.
So while he's talking shit, I just turned around. I was like, yeah, so what we gonna do, guys? We're gonna see the Avengers. I just started talking, and I could tell it threw them off guard, because it was like, what the fuck? Like,
Jesus Christ.
Like, one of the fat one, he like jumped back, like I scared him. So I was like, I'm looking at the fat one, like I'm just talking, but I can tell he's eventually catching on because the African guy behind me cousin, I'm like, I'm saying that it's like in my head, I'm like to this fat kid, I'm like, you know what? If this African whoops my ass, after he done, I'm gonna get up and whoop your ass for not participating with me and saving me. So after a while, I guess they caught on because I had this panic look on my face. So they was like they started talking back to me, and then he eventually walked off, and I'm like, thank you, God. So after he walked off, like I could hear the cousin disappear, like in the distance. I turned back around, and it was like the one that was like 18 tapped my shoulder. He was like, dude, that was close. I was like, yeah, it was. So anyway, I get to the concession stand. Now I'm still not thinking nothing, you know, it's a bunch of women everywhere and stuff. I got this deep ass V-neck shirt on. I almost got my ass whooped by an African man wearing Velcro sandals or whatever you want to call those. So I'm greedy, like I said. Like I stated in my previous videos, I like to eat. That's one of my hobbies. I eat. I don't turn food down. I eat. When I'm at work and I see there's a group of people eating, I like to partake in what they're eating. Like I'll sit right there, like all the older women when they're eating at work, I'll sit right there and stare. And then eventually they'll be like, Brooklyn, you want some, huh? I'll be like, yes, I do. I don't mind. I don't feel bad about that. Anyway, so I go to the concession stand, I order. I'm greedy. I ordered the biggest, you know, the big slushies they got. I ordered the biggest one. I wanted them to put 2 cups together if they could, or put it in a popcorn thing and just put the straw in. So I ordered the biggest slushie. She like, we don't have any more blue straws. We have this orange one. It looks real, it looked pink, but she said it was orange. So I was like, man, I don't care, put the straw in there. I ordered a big hot dog. I was like, you know what, give me the hot dog. I don't even care, like if it doesn't have a bun, give me the hot dog. And I ordered a bunch of popcorn. So, like I told you guys, I'm blind. So I get my food or whatever. I go to the ticket booth with the guy rips the ticket. He's like, oh, your theater is 15. He's like, make it right. So I'm like, okay. Now the movie theaters are labeled at the theater I was at. It's 1 through 10 in front of me, like where I could see. And then 15 through 20 in the back. But when you walking, you know, and I'm blind still. All I'm thinking about is, for one, I'm still panicking. I'm like, what if this African man didn't forget that I was staring at his foot?
No, look at your feet. What the fuck is wrong with my feet? You think?
And he tried to snatch my hot dog or something, you know, like as a sick joke. So I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm like, oh shit. So I put my glasses on. Now, when I show you guys these glasses, if I can find them, you guys will understand why this happened. So if you put my glasses on, they're literally tilted like this. Even if you make a straight face, like you have to watch TV like this to see right. So anyway, I'm walking and I put the glasses on. I'm trying to walk like this to make sure, no, first off, there's girls everywhere still. And I'm like, fuck, I got these crooked ass George Washington glasses on. You know, the African man is on the hunt for me. I got this deep ass V-neck, my chest is cold. So I'm walking, all of a sudden, now all I seen was a 5. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm in theater 15. So I go in there, I didn't even read what the sign said. I go in there and I'm like, okay, I'm in theater 5, like I'm in theater 15. I'm like, okay. I go in there, I sit down. There's like a front row. I sit in the front row because I'm like, if I take my glasses off, at least I can see. At least I can see the movie. That way, if I take my glasses off, I don't have to worry about nothing, you know? So I'm like, okay. I sit down. Now, as I walk in the theater, like as I was walking in before I sit down, I noticed there's women everywhere. I'm like, God damn. These women love the Avengers. They must really, really like this movie because there's women literally everywhere in the whole theater. And I'm thinking to myself, well, where's my 3 white friends?
Control, right?
Yeah, we can take care of ourselves.
The white boys that saved my life, where are they? Like, I don't see them. But you know what? I'm like, maybe they didn't get a seat because this theater is literally packed. When I say packed, I mean, you can't even, like when I was getting to my seat, you know, first off, I want to say this. As I'm walking to my seat, sign number like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 should have popped in my head. All the women were looking at me weird, like, Like I wasn't supposed to be there.
Make love on the song.
So I don't pay people no mind. I'm walking, you know, I sit down in the middle. It's a group of women right here to the left of me. It's a group of them. Like, I don't even know. It was like a group of Hispanic women. They were sitting right there. Then right here, it's like a black girl and it's a white girl with her homegirl. You know, it's a bunch of them. But first off, the whole theater smelled like all kind of perfumes. I was getting dizzy.
Why do I feel dizzy?
I'm like, damn, this is a lot of combinations of perfumes. So anyway, I sit down. They get quiet. Like, you know how girls are having a talk and then you come in, like as a guy, you come in and then they get quiet. Like they peeping you out. So I'm thinking to myself, I thought like, oh, they like me. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this V-neck was a good idea. So I sit down, they get quiet. I hear at the top, like I hear girls chattering and stuff. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, you know, it got quiet when I came in. I think they like me. So the previews go, whatever. Now the theater gets dark. That means the movie's about to start. And before the movie started, all the women got up and was like, you know how girls, like people in the theater get up and start cheering, like, wow, like.
No, there was something that meant something that I left behind. When
girls, they yelling and shit like, oh, like when they see something they like. So me, I'm competitive. I'm like, oh shit, like y'all not about to outwoo me. I like Avengers too. So I got up, I put my food down, and I'm clapping hard as shit. I'm like, yeah! Like I'm beating on my chest and shit. Cause these women ain't about to outdo me, so I'm the only guy in there. I'm like, wow! Like I'm yelling and shit. I'm like, yeah! I'm trying to do this. You know how people and a whistle come out? I'm trying to do. I'm fluent, it's spit and shit coming out.
Break, peanut butter Tuesday, you know what I mean?
Cause I don't know how to whistle. I'm like, and then I'm clapping hard as shit, and all of a sudden from the back I heard one of the girls was like, she was like, it is not that serious. So I'm clapping hard. I'm like, yes the fuck it is, like in my head. So I sit back down, like I'm looking over, cause all the women had stopped and they were just staring at me like. Like, what the fuck? So I sit back down, I'm like, yeah. Like, what y'all thought y'all about to outwoo me? Like, no. Nobody don't outwoo me. So I get my food and everything. You know, I'm happy now. Like, I'm kicking my feet. I just beat a bunch of women in the applause. Like, you know, I'm kicking my feet. I'm eating and stuff. Like, when I'm happy, I do this, like, I can't control this. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just chilling. You know, I'm happy. I'm feeling great. All of a sudden, the bullshit happens. So, after that, and I'm eating and everything, I hear a deep ass voice, but I know this voice. I hear like, ladies, are you ready? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is a weird way to start Avengers, like. But you know what? I'm like, Marvel never disappoints, so I'm still happy, and all the women are like, whoo, like they're not loud, but they like under their breaths with it. So I'm like, okay, this is a weird ass way to start this Avengers movie, but who am I to judge? All of a sudden, Matthew McConaughey comes out with a cowboy outfit on and no shirt.
No. Now finally.
And these tight ass black pants. And then it dawned on me. I'm in fucking Magic Mike. No. So I look over to the left of me, and I'm like, oh shit. My heart started to beat now, because I'm like, oh shit. These women don't think that they don't think that I'm sexy, because they think that I'm here to watch Magic Mike, and I was just over here beating on my chest, clapping hard as shit. I was wooing, I was trying to whistle. The stuff that I had in my lap didn't help. I had a V-neck, the hot dog, I had a big ass hot dog, the long straw. So I looked over to the girl left of me, like the Hispanic woman that was sitting to the left, and I'm like, I started to panic, and when I start to panic, my hands sweat. So I'm like, you ever try to talk fast and then you start stuttering? I'm like,
you want.
Like, this not what I wasn't coming. This not what I was trying to see. I thought this was Avengers. Like I started stuttering, and then she was like, like shooting me off. So my glasses, I have my glasses on still. Now when I look up, Matthew McConaughey, He smacking his ass. All kind of crazy shit. I'm like, oh no. I said, no. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So as I get up, like to get my stuff off my lap, my goddamn lens flies out, my glasses. Now it's pitch black. I got a V-neck on, a big ass hot dog, a slushie. My lens is popped out. My glasses is sideways, so I'm trying to find it. I know one of them girls kicked the lens because I couldn't find the lens for like 5 minutes. And as I'm trying to leave, like I found my lens eventually, but as I'm trying to leave, like, you know, I'm like, excuse me, you guys, like I'm trying not to be rude. I hear one of the girls in the back that was like, it's not that serious. I hear her say, where you going, V-neck? Where you going?
Tell me you did not just say that.
And everybody in the theater started laughing. And I turned around and I was like, this is some bullshit. Like, I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, I stood right there for a little bit and I was looking into the darkness. For one, I don't even know who said it because I can't see. It looked pitch black to me. I was just staring and I was like, I'm gonna get your ass back. You know, I'm gonna get your ass back. So I just left. As I'm leaving out the theater, because I'm like, oh shit, like, I gotta get out of here. As I'm walking out, I left my food. Like, I left all that shit. I didn't care. I left all that shit. So as I'm leaving out, you know how like when you're walking to the theater, you can see like through the doors, like you can see outside? Who's standing outside in front of the Avenger movie? The goddamn African man. He had a little cup and he was pouring, it was a plastic cup and he was pouring a shot of E&J in it. And I was like, you know what? I said, I'll take this ass whooping because I'm not going back in that. I'm not going back in there with them women. They are cruel. I was like, I'll take this ass whooping. So as I'm about to walk out, he looked up and seen me. We made eye contact again. So I was like, I said, oh shit. Because what I was going to try to do was finesse my way, like come out real quick and then probably try to go around him. But when we made eye contact, so now I'm looking at him through the little hole and he's staring at me while he's pouring his E&J. First off, he don't even care now if the E&J is going in the cup or not. He ain't looked down. He's staring dead at me. And he like this. And I'm like, oh shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm not seeing no movie today. I cracked the door and I came out and just started running. I just ran out the theater. I didn't even care. Like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I don't care. I live a couple of blocks home. I didn't call no cab, no Uber, no nothing. I was like, you know what? I live a couple of blocks home. I can make the walk. I don't care. So, long story short, guys, I ended up not seeing the Avengers that day. I had to actually, like a couple of weeks passed, and I went to a gas station. Me and the homie Bam. Bam is like my family. You guys will probably see in one of my vlogs later on. I ended up going to the gas station, and I brought a DVD from a guy. I should have paid attention. That was sign number 7, 8, 9, 10. I brought the DVD from the guy at Bootleg. He was like, yo, like, I got the DVD. So I'm like, shit, I didn't see Avengers yet. I'm like, bro, you got the Avengers? He like, yeah. He like, yeah, I got you. He was like, which one? I didn't even pay attention because I'm like, you know what? Only one Avenger came out. So I don't know. So I'm like, nah, I'm like the new one that just came out. He like, oh yeah, that one. So I feel like I heard him say Batman. Like the one with Batman, but I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to see the movie. So I brought the DVD. When I got home and put it on, this fool sold me a DVD. It was rap songs on it. It was all kind of shit.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Little mama, show me.
It wasn't the Avengers. I just, moral of this story, guys, pay attention. Don't be like bro. Pay attention. Please pay attention. I'm gonna end this vlog here with some dignity and just say, guys, that you know, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, tell your grandfather if you want to get these guns. You see these guns right here? Your grandma? Y'all already know what to do.